Won't be safe. Winter's gonna report me.
You can tank the reports. You have 10k behavior.
That's true, I do.
One report is nothing.
But what if I get sent to the behavior shadow realm? That's the issue.
There's no such thing as the behavior shadow.
The shadow pool. That's the conspiracy theory that there's like there's a hidden queue that you can get put in that you can never escape from, with all of the terrible behavior score people. Anyway,
let's go.
Anyway, let's talk about this draft. Hey, we got Skywrath Mage picked up. Clockwork gets banned. Void gets banned. Vici have grabbed Dragon Knight Coddle and Legion Commander. So.
D is the pick. Next one.
If you're EHOME.
Yeah.
And then, well, they're gonna need some building damage coming from somewhere after that. But
Meme hammer.
There's
hammer. There's always a way to adjust.
Vici Gaming's turn to
no, Stream Protector.
It's a very good pick against the Dragon Knight.
Yeah, it's still definitely good here.
And combo Skywrath Trian.
Yep.
All you need is the offlaner and the other cost to clear out the creep waves, because these two heroes suck at killing creeps.
Just pick the Pugna again. There's nothing wrong with Pugna here. Pugna round 2, baby. Let's go. Okay, so Phoenix coming in. Vici with plenty of team fight from their supports. Pretty stable. Stable laning heroes. Dragon Knight and Legion Commander.
10 seconds remaining.
The Legion Commander Purge definitely going to be useful here.
5 seconds remaining.
You're trying so hard to make it sound like it's a normal draft.
It's kind of no, it's still a Dota draft. It's still like both teams have. There's some boxes left to be ticked. But yeah. Okay, EHOME are just like, all right, time to bring out the run at you, Beastmaster coming in.
That's one of his best heroes, I think, for Faith Beyond.
And good against the Phoenix, right? So
attack speed, but not so good against the Legion. It's more again about they have a strategy that they want to run.
Yeah. So is it just like more push for the last pick?
10 seconds.
It doesn't look like a great, like, I don't think you really want something like Lycan here, right? They've got good ways to deal with
I mean, Lycan fits the lineup.
It fits the concept, right? But it doesn't. But I guess who knows if EHOME care what Vici are picking.
I mean, I kind of like a meatball as usual.
Right.
Look at these 4 heroes. These 4 heroes can provide everything for meatball. They have a lot of lockdown, a lot of setup. And they lack wave clear. Meepo is going to clear the whole map for them.
Yeah, that's true. They do have a lot of room left in the draft now for somebody to soak up a ton of farm. So Naga is the ban. Does that give us a bit of a clue, maybe? Ursa is the pick. Okay.
Run at you.
Run at you, Doto. Ursa, we've been seeing all this Dragon Knight and stuff, and we keep talking about, oh yeah, Monkey King and OD and whatnot, but Ursa also good against some of these beefy heroes.
Time for Veno. Veno is Ursa. Yeah, Veno is Ursa's nightmare.
Yeah, it really is actually.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, what do they do here? So did they put the? I guess either support is like kind of okay at protecting the Legion against the Ursa, but not amazing. And now that's. I guess I don't mind it. It's a Eurus hero that made it through, so they do just kind of have a full tricore. Kind of greedy, but Terrorblade can fight early on, and he's good against Beastmaster pressure in lane. Just a little bit.
I mean, I don't think they are that greedy. Like LC and Dragon Knight doesn't really need too much. Yeah. They're gonna need their blinks because they lack catch on the 2 supports. So the LC blink is going to be very, very important, and the laning phase.
What's the best? Like, I'm trying to think what the best aura or utility-ish item that the Legion Commander could go for. I don't know if he doesn't want to go straight blink, right? But I don't know if pipe looks... pipe's pretty good, I guess.
Pipe, yeah, this game you get a pipe first,
Yeah.
then blink. That would be a decent option.
Yeah. I guess you could also, you know, you could potentially get like a Vlad's or something, but doesn't... I don't know if that feels as good as the pipe. I think
Vlad's doesn't feel as good as pipe.
the pipe's
Pipe
going to
is-
get good value here. Just against like Ember and Skywrath and even a bit of Treant Protector's damage as well, right? Okay. I look forward to Sylar just running around like a madman again. I think he's just gonna get like phase boots and then just start running around everywhere. Actually, we might not even see phase boots because I've been seeing people on Ursa just go treads and no points in overpower.
Huh? Treads?
Treads, no overpower. We saw that the other day. He had
When?
like 303.
Who was it? Who was the culprit?
I'm trying. I'll have to go and look it up for you, buddy.
Who is setting a bad example?
Dude, this is not a winter approved build. I take it.
What power traits? And then what did he go next?
I'll look it up here. I'll find it for you.
3 of shock, 3 furry swipe, power traits. Wait, is it better that way with the Neo and Rage?
Well, I mean, Enrage doesn't give you any damage anymore, right? It's just the survivability spell now. Because it doesn't have any multiplier. You're thinking about it, and you're like, "Oh, maybe." I can hear you considering that it might be a thing. You're like, wait a second, I don't play Ursa. Like, maybe he's onto something. It was Keen gaming. It was Keen played.
To battle.
I'm pretty sure. Here, let me check the builds for you, just to make 100%.
You actually
sure.
know me well. I was hovering my mouse over all the spells and trying to think if it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's
So
actually a
okay,
thing.
the build he went was swipes, Earthshock, swipes, Earthshock, Enrage, Earthshock. So at level 7 he was 4021.
And did he buy a bottle? How does he have enough mana?
He had a Bassi and a Windlace. And then he got a Fated Brooch as well as his neutral item. And then he bought Diffusal after that. He finally got a point in Overpower at 8. But he was hopping all over the place. He was tread swapping, and he did also have, he got a Royal Jelly at like 12 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if Sylar is gonna do the same thing. I think there's very good reasons to get say like phase boots on Ursa. You're still processing this build, Winter. It's okay. She probably won't go. It's all right. Normally, I can just tell you're deep in contemplation about like, could this be the new build? Could Mask of Madness come back on Ursa?
You actually never know. Why are you doing this to me?
Because you like thinking about Dota, and I like hearing your thoughts about Dota. So.
I wasn't even saying anything.
All right, so far so good.
So if you go for the Earth Shock build, you need a mana item, so you get drums.
You could.
Drums. And SMY? Is that the build? You just keep running at people?
Maybe. I feel like you would just eventually you're gonna get all of your skills and you want to go back for like Basher is just too good on Ursa, right? There's no way. All right, Innocence trading a lot of hits. POW and Yang down here are gonna see points in the living armor. Leech Seed feels like a pretty dead ability in a lot of ways.
Nope, you don't take that spell anymore. I think the spell it went from like one of the best level 1 spells to now.
To now, whatever state it's in. Well, Yang getting got him, but they very wildly missed the Nature's Grasp, so... Innocent still wants to man up a little bit. The POW looking to punish, dive through, there's the armor. Hits from Yang. Sylar finds his target though. Hop forward. Wants the Phoenix kill. At least wants the trade, but he gets caught. Can they finish him? Here comes the salve. Sylar getting blocked in here a little bit. Looks like he might also end up dying. Perhaps another hop forward. Auto attack. At least he gets it. Can Yang finish him? The dire creeps not being very cooperative. Sylar gets his salve off, but it immediately gets canceled. Can he get a Quelling Blade juke to get out of here? No. He's dead. Okay.
It's way too fast.
This is look at all these creeps. It's a lot of experience here.
And how about the Terrorblade? Is he having a good old time? No.
No, it's got 7 CS.
Skyroth Beast. Oh, Kotter has to be careful. I mean, this Skyroth is actually doing a very good job. He's pressuring the TB and he's getting the pull off. So this is game-winning, lane-winning stuff here, right here. This pull, like we've seen so many games where I always mention this to you. Oh, he didn't get the pull. Oh, he needs to get the pull. Like, how much the pull actually changes the lane.
Yeah, it moves the lane into a more dangerous position. You deny some experience. It's really, really good. The other thing to point out is that Beastmaster, the recent change, axes are magical now. So instead of using the boar and trying to harass with the boar, he's just going for a soul ring and just spamming axes.
Ooh, so that's actually better in this lane.
In this specific matchup, yeah, it's actually better. I think overall probably kind of a nerf because you buy stuff like Solar Crest and whatever on Beastmaster, but yeah, it does actually make it so that they can spam the Terrorblade way harder. And I like the item build and skill build from Faith Beyond.
He's been doing this in a lot of very specific matchups because he played this hero a lot in the tournament so far. I think he's one of the best players. I mean, he's definitely the best one that played the Beastmaster that I've seen.
Really so getting pressured out super heavily. He's got full stick and a salve, but he just can't approach the wave easily. Sylar still trying to CS at bottom. Alright, he's got 2 points in Fury swipes. This is, I guess it seems like he might go overpower. You probably want the overpower, yeah. It's too important. How's mid lane going? Quick check-in, 22-6 against 23-8. Nothing to say actually making a rotation here on the Ember. Quick kill. And now I think he's actually just secured both bounty runes over on this side. Is that going to be 4 for EHOME?
Apparently so.
I mean, Dragon Knight's trying to contest one, but Ori, is he going to be fast enough? Yeah, there's no way he makes this in time.
No boots. 4 bounty runes for EHOME. And Catapult Wave, I guess we shall look at the Beastmaster's lane. I don't think the Ember can do much here except for trying to clear the Dragon Knight's creeps, so he can't really pressure with the farm.
Phoenix TPing mid now.
Yep.
Has some wards to place down. Gonna go for the dive through, in fact, just putting some pressure on. No level 6 just yet, but the chain's coming out, and that's gonna be the end of the aggression. Top lane still getting pressured, non-stop spam, but DY does come up here with a point in the Illuminate. So able to spam things back a little bit. Yang is behind the tower, Innocent's laying into him, but he's got 2 points up in the Moment of Courage, so able to sustain himself fairly easily. Just needs to keep hitting the creeps.
Oh, they want to kill the...
Yeah, they're TPing on Shin-Q. Everybody's staying in fog for now. Yang silenced. Nuke's coming through. Sylar wants to hop in. He's got the 3 points Earth Shock. He's got the Gloves of Haste.
Alright, this is the build.
This is the build.
The Glove of Haste is like a casual. No! He's getting stressed! Oh my god, you're actually serious?
What do you mean? You thought I was lying to you? Winter. Would I ever lie to you?
I wouldn't know.
You're saying I'm a good liar. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
It's a double-edged sword.
Right. Yeah, here comes the treads. So okay, the Terrorblade's starting to get some farm, and TB only needs to really stay in the lane until he gets enough levels to go and hit up the jungle.
Level 5 is the magic level, so you can jungle efficiently.
Yeah. I think they're still going to chase after him a whole bunch, especially with the... They've got good heroes to go chasing the Terrorblade, right?
Yeah, look at their vision again. They already set up both the jungle vision that I always talk about. EHOME they're just playing good Dota, you know, like there's not much to say, you know, like they may pick weird heroes, unconventional heroes, but they're playing good Dota.
It is interesting to say that they aren't really caring so much about Vici's draft, because you can definitely tell that they are thinking about the way that Vici want to actually be playing the game, right? Like, you make the point about these wards. They know that the Terrorblade's going to get driven out of top lane and he's going to go jungle eventually, and that these wards are going to, you know, pay for themselves once that happens. Faith Beyond pressuring top. Roar coming out. They've got the Train Protector kind of in position. Can they finish this kill? Sunder comes out. Not what Eurus wanted to skill, but probably saving him there, so worth it. Oh, but that... Oh, Sylar's coming now. They've got this outpost. Treads Ursa inbound. Eurus, nowhere to go. Getting slowed up. Sylar. No, you need one more hit. Sylar, what have you done? He's got another hop. It's fine. He's hipping and he's hopping. And now he's diving. He's got the Enrage. Tanking up the tower. Another little hop. Wants to finish off Yang. Yang getting the Moment of Courage procs. Double kill for Sylar. Breathe Fire there from Ori to find the turnaround. But that's 2 core kills for the Ursa. A long way from home, but this outpost enabling a really cute gank. And now nothing to say, chasing down PYW. He's already used the dive. This is looking like a dead Phoenix on my screen.
Not your best effort.
And Beastmaster has the #1 net worth in the whole game.
Okay, so what is the next item for this Ursa? Like, tell me more. I want to believe you now.
Oh, so he bought the Windlace, yeah.
Oh, this is the exact item build that you were actually saying.
Yeah. So then he just goes Diffusal next if he's just following the... Actually, no, he bought a Vlad's first. He bought Vlad's and then he took Roche. Vlad's, Roche, Diffusal. That was the build. That's why he had, yeah, that's why he... I think that's part of where the mono regen came from, right? What does it say? It has a little bit still. 1.5.
So the idea is you're trying to abuse the Earthshock to farm and to fight with the Earthshock, and you're getting attack speed to complement the fact that you don't have overpower.
Yeah, exactly. And I think overpower's been changed a lot, right? Like, it's just... It's, they took an attack away at all levels, and... Yeah, it's just running in here. Sunder is coming off cooldown. Eurus is going to get the turnaround, but Sylar undeterred. Still diving. Phoenix going to try and come in here for the save, but I don't know if it's going to do it. Sylar, one more hippity hop forward. Now the Enrage plus the Living Armor. He's going to be difficult to bring down. Can he get the juke here? Needs to cut the right trees. He's out of there, I think. And now PYW actually may be in a little bit of danger. There are more heroes here. Another Roar. Dragon Knight was coming over to try and help out, but it's all 5 from EHOME coming over here. Chains onto 2. Dragon Knight's going to be the next one to drop. Yang just needs the move speed. He's running back to his tier 2 tower.
Look at how early they are taking this area. You remember, like, always the games I always tell you, this area is not the first area you take over. Usually it happens after the Radiant team gets the Roshan, and then you can proceed to this area. But they are so freaking strong right now, they can actually come here and take this area right now.
Yeah, they're bringing all of their numbers.
And now the TB has to... He's here, but he doesn't really want to be here because they can...
Oh my god, the next ingredient is ready for Ursa. He's even got
what's the next ingredient?
He's got the jelly as well. And...
tower is under attack.
Do you actually watch this game already?
Yeah. I've already seen the script for this one. But let's see if he does go for the Vlads or not. I'm down. I mean, it gives them a Roshan. Seems pretty value.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Innocence does have a medallion, so I think maybe even Morbid Mass they could do it. Just tank with the Living Armor and use the medallion. Vici pressuring bottom, but EHOME, we've seen that they are willing to just take any fight, and they've got the Overgrowth ready. PYW's got this Supernova, positioning himself somewhat aggressively, but is that actually going to be able to do all that much? Ursa coming in here. They're focusing the Legion Commander first. They've also got the root onto the Phoenix. He's diving through. Here comes the combination. Is this egg going to be brought down at will, though? Oh, they didn't wait. Why was the Blinding Light not used? Alright, well, nothing to say. Jumping forward, looking for a little bit more. That is 2 dead for Vici, and Sylar wants more. More mobility. Jumping in. Silence on the Dragon Knight, and that is 3 kills for EHOME with all of Vici, with Vici using their big support ulti combo.
Oh, this team is actually just playing run at you Dota so well. Like they have all these 5 brawling heroes. They don't really have a traditional carry. And he's buying what? He's buying a Vanguard.
Okay, he's off. He's off the plan now. Like he was supposed to get overpower instead of
he was
4 points.
supposed.
Yeah, he was. He was not. This was not the approved build. But
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Actually, right now I see the idea of this build. I see it actually being way better than the old build because the overpower doesn't feel so good anymore. And if you're doing this build right, you get to farm. You actually get to farm creeps on top of
and you get to use all of your mana for. You still do enough damage, and you just get to use all of your mana for Earthshock instead, right? Like, because they made overpower so much worse. The cooldown is longer, the attack count is less.
Dire's middle tower is
Like,
under attack.
it's. I think they kind of killed this skill. So you just adapt, improvise, overcome.
I mean, the old build was like the old way of playing Ursa. You always just want to kill heroes. You can't really push out waves. But with this build, I feel like Ursa could be like a more flexible hero that you can also try to scale and farm. I don't know, like with this build, I feel like you can actually farm items.
Yeah,
by
and you've
hitting
got
creeps.
the mana regen talent, right? So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
mana,
yeah.
You don't actually need the mana regen from drums.
Faith Beyond has bought Veil on Beastmaster because he's got the. This is next level. I mean, he's got an Ember and a Skywrath Mage in his team, so it's definitely good. And then he's got the Axes maxed out. Vici coming over here to try and stop the Roche. Vanguard Ursa is actually like old school. I remember people.
Alright, it's very good this game. That you think about it, it's a Terrorblade, LC, and Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
And all he needs to do is just tank, so the Ember can do. And the Ember and Skyrath are the damage dealers.
Yeah.
The Ursa is the
They're
tank.
smoked up. They're looking for a kill. This is an easy 1-2 punch if they find Aurora onto anybody. Who do they see? It's the Terrorblade. They know that Eurus is the target.
Veil.
Here we go. Easy does it.
Oh. The Veil and the Skyrath. Oh my god, this is
And now two-man chains. Sylar diving in with the Enrage. They are going to put down the Will-O-Wisp, trying to break up the fight. Sylar wants to escape. He's got another hippity hop with the Earth Shock. Out he goes. They can't close the gap on him. He's too mobile. They pop out the Supernova, but Sylar's just going to run in and deal with it. Looks like he might finally be brought down on the Ursa. No, he gets the dual win. Vici, what are you doing? 5-man wipe. Triple kill for Faith Beyond. EHOME are showing us the new meta. Winter.
EHOME is the new meta.
Yeah.
So the idea behind how they are playing Dota right now is they feel like, okay, they're using their bans on all the carry heroes. So when there are no carry heroes, the fighting cores become the carry heroes.
Right.
If it makes sense.
Yeah.
So you pick the best fighting cores and you have the strongest hero in the game.
And then you just go and take every fight.
And
Right.
and you give them the carries that are very weak in the lane. You ban the carries that are strong in the lane.
Yeah.
So they lose their lane, they have to jungle. You have mobile and aggressive fighting carries, and you just run at the weak carry.
Okay, unfortunately, Sylar, the Enrage is not improving your damage, but looks like he's still going to get this Aegis secured. Overgrowth just to protect the retreat, and EHOME get out of
Muscle
there.
memory, right? He just pops Enrage
Yeah.
to finish the road.
Well, I think he was also... Did he get hit by the blind? Because it's still a Dispel, so...
Oh yeah, could be. Could be. So right now,
He's got a Yasha.
Raiden is in control, but the way to play against this kind of run at you lineup is to play the map. You use wave clear and you use split push, because usually the weakness of this kind of like brawling lineups, they don't really clear waves quickly, and
Yeah.
you try to
And you fall behind
corral
an
them,
experience, right? If you're just...
Yeah. trying to go for kills.
Yeah, if you're just 5-manning all the time. But Dragon Knight getting
My
gone on.
God.
He's kind of tanky, but still taking a lot of damage here. Ember looking for a little bit more. Yang with the heal, bailing him out.
There was a Dragon Knight with 2 braces and a Nether Shaw, and he almost died to
Oh my god.
one Mystic Flare and a Searing Chains.
And Sylar's just capping the
I
outpost.
mean, wait till it's a level 2 Mystic Flare.
Winter, show me the line. Where is the line now?
There is no line in this game.
no
because
line?
The Raiden can do
EHOME
whatever
can
they
go
want.
anywhere. There's the line is gone.
I mean, look at the game.
It's true. They are just playing wherever they want.
There is no such thing. But okay, it's like you can see the general thing. Trian is always in the dead lane, the support. The other cores are here. The carry is like they're always the other heroes are here. And the hero that clears the creep wave fast, the Ember, is always middle. So there's still a clear, if you watch who is in what position, there is still a clear thing.
How important is the Treant to this idea? Having a hero that can complete, because he's locking down this lane, right? He's healing it constantly and he's spamming Nature's Grasp. It's so difficult to take this tower. Somebody's dying elsewhere. DY's dead. I want to talk about Treant though. Oh, they're looking for him. PYW diving through. Ooh, burst away. Courier's dead.
This is amazing, man. This new way of approaching Dota is amazing.
And now they're TPing bottom. They're unwilling to give even a single tower. EHOME. This game might even end with 0 damage on any of the tier 1s. Right?
You're actually secretly looking at all the tier 1s.
Yeah, because Innocence is just healing them, right? So that would be that's a shutout, right? If you don't get to hit, if you don't even take a single health off of the enemy tier 1s, did you even play the game? Like, this is so okay. What's coming up? Are there any item timings for Vici? Ori has just got a bunch of small stuff. He's going for a BKB next. Eurus has got a Manta and he is going for a Scotty. If the Terrorblade can get items, I think there's still a chance here, but it's not easy. Ooh, POW. Alright, just TP out. EHOME run at bottom. Still have the Aegis for another minute and 40 seconds.
Flames will spread.
Oh, I feel like it's like you actually probably be better if the Dragon Knight just go for a pipe. To be honest, like he's not like the BKB is gonna take too long, and I feel like pipe has more value in like trying to drag out the game.
Yeah, and if you get the BKB, you're just redirecting everything onto somebody else, right? But if you get the pipe, then at least they might. If you walk forward, they might try and cast all their spells on you, and then they're not getting cast on the Terrorblade.
I mean, even if the LC has one, I mean the LC already has a pipe. So.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. But I think overall the game plan is very, very straightforward right now for Daya. They need to stall for the TB, play the map, try to cut waves. Phoenix, I think the Phoenix has to try to like go around, cut the waves. He's the only person that can actually do that and clear the creeps. Like he has to risk his own life to do that.
Yeah, because right now they're just getting completely contained
but the
on
thing
their
is,
side.
it's also hard, right? Because there's a freaking Treant in the game.
Yeah.
If you were to do it, there's a huge chance that you were just gonna die without the enemy needing to commit a lot, because the Treant is gonna stalk you.
Oh, it's enabling EHOME to just
This is so
sit on the enemy side.
This is so problematic. So you draft a run at you heroes, and then you draft a support that can heal the tower, so your towers never go down, and he can set up anywhere on the map. So it does eliminate the fact that you need to go back.
Sylar with living armor just hopping in here. They got the chains under both of the backline supports. The BKB getting popped. Nothing to say. Gonna solo both of them. The Will-O-Wisp shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. They don't even need to bother. Sunder from the high ground trying to save the Dragon Knight. They put down the Supernova. EHOME thinks about diving in any way to deal with it, but instead they can just walk away and take the tier 2. That was a buyback from the Phoenix, but no way for Terrorblade to fight after using a defensive Sunder. And EHOME just up onto the high ground. Here we go. Legion Commander getting locked down. They don't have a Mystic Flare, but it's still damage. PYW gonna try and push them back with the Fun Ray, but Sylar just wants to go running in, and Yang, that is not a place that you can be standing. Fuzzy Wuzzy wants you. We'll get the little blinding light pushback. Everybody respawning now. EHOME just focusing on the racks. Faith Beyond has an Aghanim Scepter queued up. Terrorblade taking some damage. Needs to be really careful about the Metamorphosis usage. They need to get a catch first, but they don't have the Dragon Knight ultimate, and they don't have the support ultis either. So they're really fighting at a significant disadvantage here. Aegis has already been reclaimed. Yang getting gone on. Okay, now we see the Metamorphosis popped, but EHOME just gonna commit and try and kill the Terrorblade. They know that he doesn't have the Sunder. Eurus trying to limp away. The duel thrown out in desperation, but it's not gonna be enough to save him. It's just more duel damage for Sylar, and EHOME have done it. They have taken this series with 2 amazing wins.
phenomenal wins, phenomenal concepts. You know,
So cool.
maybe the way to play Dota right now is actually not to have a carry.
Have we gone that far? Wow, that would be something.
I mean, you think about it, because laning is so important, right? So whenever you pick a hard carry, usually the hard carry has a harder time in the lane, so you're gonna suffer. And if the enemy lineup is something like what EHOME is building every game, they have a lot of heroes that can just run at you, keep brawling without needing items. You're gonna be like at a severe disadvantage. You can only fight with 4, and the enemy can only fight with can always fight with 5. But I think the difference maker is the Trin, because the Trin can always. He's like a very unique hero, right? He can defend the towers. He can do some global support with a living armor, and he's also a setup in the other lanes. Because whenever you are brawling constantly, the enemy is gonna try to split push you, and they're gonna try to get towers elsewhere. But when there's a freaking trend in the game, that doesn't happen. And
Yeah,
can catch
because you can't walk up to the tower's getting
feel like
healed.
this trend is actually the key. I think this hero is actually a pretty important hero.
There's definitely no replacement for Trian in this this kind of strategy.
He's the hero that you need to ban.
Yeah. Well, they banned the Shaker. they didn't get rid of the Train Protector, and they got EHOMed. So there you go. That wraps it up for today. We actually ended kind of on schedule, thanks to some very fast drafts from EHOME. If you want more EHOME Dota, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until the 19th. They have a series against Keen. Yeah. Oh, really cool day of Dota, Winter. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, like it really opened my eyes to how Dota can be played. Because I was very asphyxiated with, you need to win your lane. I mean, sure, like EHOME still they drafted very, very strong lanes, don't get me wrong. But it's more about like the concept that they brought with winning the lanes. And they don't really have they don't really even have any heroes that can kill towers quickly apart from Beastmaster.
It's a death ball, but it's not a pushing death ball.
I guess because the first game he played Pagna, right? So I think Buffet Bans hero in this kind of strategy, he has to be at least somehow being able to kill the buildings, because the other two heroes are probably not going to be able to kill the buildings with this kind of setup. Yeah, for sure. They definitely, if they didn't have the Beastmaster, I think they could have run into an issue where they just couldn't high ground at all, right? I mean, the first game they had Pugna, so there is a replacement. Yeah. So there is something to replace the Beastmaster. That was super duper cool. Tomorrow we've got. So I think I'll get 100% confirmation on this, but it seems like Vici versus Sparking Arrow has been rescheduled. So tomorrow we have 3 best of 3s again, and then the last day is also going to be 3 best of 3s. With that, Vici now sort of stuck in the middle of the pack. They're 4-3, and EHOME moving up to 4-4. So things getting really interesting in that sort of 4th through 7th spot on the board. And yeah, I look forward to seeing some more cool Dota tomorrow. Any other closing thoughts for you, Winter? Anything you wanna? I'm bamboozled by the Ursa. You need to give me time to digest it. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be. Is this something that's like happening in China and China pubs? You think, and it's gonna? I mean, I didn't see this in C pubs, and I have been playing like almost every day. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see if it catches on. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope everybody had a ton of fun. I'll be back tomorrow with more CDA, same time, same channel. You know where to find it. Thanks so much, and we'll catch you then.